Welcome to the No Dunks podcast presented by FanDuel. It's Thursday, December 11th, 2025. I'm Jay Skeets here in the Classic Factory, and alongside me, as always, Tass Millis.
Basketball fans, this is for you.
Next to him, it's my top shot hot boy, Trey Kirby.
Hey, yo.
And over yonder, making the magic happen, super producer JD.
Hello.
There he is. Here we are. What is this? 2013 episode of The Starters? Why is everybody wearing plaid today? Or a version of plaid? I don't know. Is that a gingham? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you say 2013. Mine is that style. Just a straight up button up. We all do have different styles. Trey, very much more modern. Going with the hoodie underneath. You got an unbuttoned, revealing your shirt. So three different.
But JD
plaids.
even has it too.
Wow.
You didn't notice that, my guy.
That's a good point.
That's like real plaid right there.
With a cardigan.
And a stack of fedoras behind him. That's great.
If you do go
It
back
really
though,
has, thank you.
if you go back and watch that first season of us on NBA TV as The Starters, there's a lot of plaid.
We might have had a full season streak of at least one man wearing plaid, and I would say the over-under had to be 1.5 for every single
show.
episode. And you can take the over a lot and hit.
Because that's the first year we had Matty O also on.
Oh, yeah.
At the extra
He's got 90%
desk.
plaid shirts.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Anyway, here we are. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. Hit the like button, subscribe. Podcast listeners, 5-star ratings and reviews. People are saying this is going to be the shortest show of the season because those games last night, not all that entertaining. We will talk about Dereck Lively's season-ending surgery. And a little later, I have an extremely random game that I came up with. JD has helped me out. I'm going to test you guys and everyone joining us live or watching or listening later. It's random.
It's not about plaid.
It's not about plaid.
Okay, good.
Let's just say this. The kids out there watching might be good at this. And I'll leave it at that.
Great.
But first, we know our final four teams that will be in Vegas for the NBA Cup this weekend because we had the 2 Western Conference games last night. Let's start with the late game, the closer of the two.
Barn burner.
Yeah, the Spurs defeated the Lakers 132-119 after leading by as many as 24. San Antonio, team effort, 7 players in double figures, led by a season-high 30 points from Stephon Castle, plus 10 boards and 6 assists. Sounds like a whoa boy to me. De'Aaron Fox contributed 20, and Keldon Big Body Johnson putting up 17 off the bench, and he was on fire in his first stint there. I think he had 13 in the first quarter.
That was awesome.
Knocking in all those threes. But
poked one from LeBron, from behind LeBron.
He did.
Sweet stuff.
And he's got something he's playing for. Keldon Johnson, did you hear this? He told reporters his extra motivation to win the Cup tournament's cash prize? A llama. This guy wants to buy a llama for his farm. So that's where the winnings will go.
But he has llamas.
I don't know. Does he have llamas? He wants another llama?
Eagle broke down the animals.
Okay.
I thought he said llama. Or maybe.
He's got a lot of animals for sure.
And he's the only one who takes care of them, apparently.
Okay, respect.
Nobody else.
How much does a llama cost is what I want to know.
According to the internet, $300 to $5,000. So he could get a llama easily.
Right.
But then it's the llama upkeep after that.
It's like having a boat.
Yeah. People are always saying the 2 best days to have a llama are the day you get the llama and the day it dies.
I agree.
That's what happened. Different animal. That's what happened to our friend Cam Stewart when he bought a horse.
Yeah.
It's the upkeep.
Very expensive.
It's the horse race type of horse.
Yeah.
You know.
So anyway, that's what Keldon Johnson's playing for, and the Spurs. They were, I don't know, they were looking like thoroughbreds the way they were playing last night.
Nice one.
How about that segue?
That was nice.
The speed though was on full display. 27 fast break points. 16 points off of 11 LA turnovers. But man, they were showing their age, I think, a little bit, their youth.
Absolutely.
In terms of getting up and down the court. So Harrison Barnes was even joining in on the fun.
Yeah.
But what were your takeaways from this really impressive Spurs win?
It's time to trade Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, boy.
Spurs don't need him. No, my main takeaway from this was the incredible growth from Stephon Castle. He doesn't look like a new player, but he looks like a guy who has figured out how to play to his strengths and has added things to his game that allow him to be an even better downhill attacker. It feels like he can get into the lane anytime, Part of that is the defensive resistance he was getting from the Lakers. Part of it was the stuff that Mitch Johnson was running, a lot of guard-on-guard screens that were confusing the Lakers, a lot of off-ball flare screens that were open up driving lanes as well, but he was getting 2 feet in the lane and finishing over the top or finding teammates. Kind of reminding me a little bit of the way John Wall used to play. John Wall more of a point guard, like a true number one positionally. I think Castle's more of like a 1.5 where he can kind of be the point guard, but he can kind of play off ball as well. But the way he gets downhill, the explosiveness he has, the defensive intensity he brings on the other side, super impressive to the point where it's like, this is the guy that's being talked about in potential Giannis trade talks. How do you trade any of these guys that they have? Him, Harper was nice again. De'Aaron Fox is great, playing on his tippy toes all the time. Guy looks like a flyweight in the UFC the way he plays. I don't think his heels ever touch the ground.
That's a good point.
But yeah, really great game for Castle. And like you said, pretty concerning, I think, for the Lakers, the way things went down.
Yeah, the athleticism lacking on the Lakers was truly apparent, especially with all these guards and guard-to-guard screens that were happening. It's endless with them, with Castle, with Vassell, with Fox. And here comes Dylan Harper, who's freaking good, and Keldon Johnson as well. They wanted to run. And you could hear Mitch Johnson say it in one of those mic'd up sessions. Make or miss, we're going. Right. And it was clear they were doing that extremely well. And the Lakers weren't slowing them down on the other end by missing a ton of shots. And Austin Reeves only going to the line one time in this game. So that just hurt them in terms of slowing it down a little bit. But I think you can say Austin Reeves may have been worse on the defensive end. He just was really slow against all those guards I just mentioned. He literally left a huge gap. It's like Klay Thompson could have put a boat in the gap that he provided. He let happen between him and a three-point shot. Put the SS Stallion in that thing. I mean, there was so much space. And yeah, he was just running around the perimeter and he was lacking. So I don't know which one was worse. I know you questioned him, Skeets, when they tried to buy into him and they said, we're going with you. But then you put him against beside Luka, who's going to guard on the perimeter. And it showed in this game, right? They were lacking there. And what Rich Paul said on that podcast recently was bang on in this instance, where he said the Lakers are starting a challenger because they're not athletic enough. And we saw it in this game, but we also saw it against the Minnesota Timberwolves in that playoff series last year. In those 5 games, they just weren't able to run up and down. Again, they could have been... they could have slowed down the Spurs by making some freaking shots in this game, and Reeves could have.
Or also, when you miss a shot, stop complaining to the referee and dropping your head and maybe try and hustle back. That happened so many times, too, in that first half.
That last play of the first half, that was...
They just completely give it up.
That was a classic Luka.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was Luka complaining.
It was. They were frustrated. They didn't think they were getting the right calls, and they were showing it. And then they were already being outclassed in the athleticism and quickness department. But it doesn't help, like I'm saying, when you're like looking at refs and you're not trying to get back. But yeah, the Spurs, man, they had a bunch of guys contributing too. And you brought up Fox. I'm glad you did. Like Castle was the big story with the big points, but Fox hit like a huge 3. Like the Lakers made it, close to a single digit there,
they
or got it to single digit. Yeah. But Fox with like 3:35 left hit a big 3. It was down to 8. I have in my notes here. So I thought that was the biggest 3 of the night. That sort of punched the ticket for the Spurs. But yeah, he looks springy. He's looked great. Fox has.
Totally.
And it's a good point about the Castle and Harper in the Giannis hypothetical trades. Like we said with what Jalen Johnson was doing with the Atlanta Hawks, we're like, I don't know. I think you got to take that name off the table. Like if you're trading for Giannis, you're not trading him maybe at this point. I think the same is with these Spurs guys, too. If there is a Giannis to Spurs trade, I don't think you are trading Castle or Harper. Why would you? Those two and Wemby, that's damn good.
Yeah.
If you can get Giannis by trading other things, sure, but not those guys.
Agree. The way they're buying into each other, it feels a little OKC-like, where they don't have to play 40 minutes. It just ain't their thing. They just go super deep. Everybody got to the line in this game other than Fox. Everybody who played for them dropped down to frickin' Kelly Olynyk. Every single person went to the line in this game. And you could see they were playing for each other. So De'Aaron Fox doesn't have...
they're playing for the llama.
They're playing for...
They were playing for the llama. For sure.
Llama. A $500 llama. Or a $5,000 llama.
Yeah, he's going to get the high-end llama.
I would hope so.
With the beautiful bangs hanging down. What a weird creature that is.
It is,
llama. Yeah, it looks like just a drawing a kid would come up with.
Yeah.
Let me draw a combination of a sheep and a giraffe.
And then they're like spitting on you and stuff. Isn't that what Alumni
Notorious
does?
spitters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird, too.
Yeah, these guys are weird.
He was a Pau Gasol lookalike back in the day, right?
Yeah.
They're doing the split screen.
Yeah,
I love that.
It looked like him,
call.
no doubt.
What were you going to say?
Keldon Johnson's good. He has changed the way he plays. When he was a 20-point per game scorer with the Spurs, when they weren't a very good team, when they were in their rebuild era that lasted like 4 seconds, it feels like dude was a chucker. Just chucked threes and got his way to 20, 22 points a game. Now he's taking more shots at the rim than three-pointers for the first time in 5 seasons, shooting 67% from 2, hitting the glass. The Spurs have gotten better, so his role has diminished. So he's had to figure out how to play and become an effective player and get on the court. So he's become Josh Hart. And I think it's pretty cool the way he does it. Like, they call him the heart and soul of the team. You hear the same thing when they're talking about Josh Hart. And, like, offensive rebounds are backbreakers for the other team. And he was all over the court last night. Got a weird-looking jumper, but it was going in. Came in shooting 31% from 3, went 3 for 5 last night. So now his numbers look really good for the year. But career high rebounding, just counting stats, career high rebounding percentage-wise. That's how you stay on the court. That's how you stay in the rotation. Pretty cool.
You brought up the concern about the Lakers defense, and that was something coming into the season. We're like, are they going to be able to stop anyone?
Yeah.
Scoring's not going to be a problem. Will they be able to stop anyone? The other thing I'm looking at the Lakers right now is like the bench. Doesn't really exist. I think they rank dead last in the league in terms of bench scoring, averaging like 23, 24 a game. And when you look at it, it's rough because Jake LaRavia, he's had 3, 4 really good games this season, and then a lot of stinkers. Just like you don't really notice he's out there. Marcus Smart is the definition of hit or miss. Like last night, he's 8 of 14 from 3. He's had games this season where he's 1 of 10 from 3. That's just Marcus Smart. But then you're getting next to nothing. Tass, I know you love a lot of these guys, but Vanderbilt, Little, Dalton Connect, my God, Gabe Vincent, Maxi Kleba. And these are guys that, they cost a little bit of money. I mean, they take up cap space, and you're just getting next to nothing. So I wonder, will Redick think about changing the starting lineup to maybe get a little more scoring off the bench? And I look at maybe like Rui as a guy that could be in the second unit, a little more usage rating. He's been pretty good this year with the 3-ball. And do you slide him there? And maybe, I don't know, maybe it is bring Smart in, bring somebody else in. Just them throwing it out there.
Yeah, Rui starts. Sometimes he literally doesn't touch the ball. It felt like in this game.
He took, 4 shots last night?
Took 4 shots. Yeah. It wasn't quite the one shot near Tony Snell line that he had a couple weeks ago, but he had one of those because I think the Spurs did a really good job of forcing Luka to beat them one-on-one and taking away those other guys to some degree. That was great, but sometimes Rui disappears, so it does make sense to throw him into the second unit, possibly just as the go-to guy.
Maybe.
I get Jared Vanderbilt. He ain't performing because he ain't playing.
Right.
I mean,
that's basically not played for a month.
Yeah. So that's a strange one considering what JJ Redick was mad about. JJ wanted some effort on defense. It was clear. We weren't having that. Jared Vanderbilt can be inserted somewhere to do that. Now, the worrisome part is the offensive part with that guy, for sure. But if he's replacing somebody who ain't playing well offensively, it's kind of a trade-off that you're okay with. But yeah, we could go up and down the list. Gabe, wasn't that guy, and Dalton Connect didn't even play in this game really until garbage time. So there's lots of guys you can say, hey, that guy could come score. But really, it started with the starting lineup in this game, who just lacking that oomph that Redick was literally yelling and complaining about anything to try and get his team going, and it didn't happen in this one.
At least against a team like the Spurs that has multiple ball handling guards, they should move Smart into the starting lineup for Rui. Rui was brutal last night. He was completely out of position. He doesn't really rebound. All he does is shoot threes, which is helpful when you're playing alongside LeBron, Luka, and Reeves. But when all 3 of them are out there, the ball's not going to Rui, basically ever. It's going to go to Ayton at the rim sometimes, and then it's going to be those 3 guys triggering all the actions and feeding each other. So get Rui on the second unit where he can play alongside just 2 of those guys, and maybe the shots come to him some more. But yeah, he was probably the worst defender on the court last night for the Lakers. They were so inattentive in transition. 27 fast break points for the Spurs. Second most they've given up this season. Most was against the game against the Suns. when they were just running up and down the court. And that game looked exactly the same to me as the game last night against San Antonio. No physicality from the Lakers, no effort to get back on defense, just complaining. And the Spurs did the same thing as the Suns. They didn't put 2 on the ball, and they said, just go out there and score. And there wasn't enough scoring for the Lakers.
Yep. Any other random notes from this one? We did have a big LeBron dunk.
Yes.
That was sort of out of nowhere on Luke Cornett.
Awesome.
That was huge. And then it continued with what? Did LeBron get a block on the other end?
Blocked by James!
Sort of, yeah. Yeah, it was one of those weird ones.
Yeah.
But then Luke Cornett had a huge block.
Yes, he did.
Where he like completely erased, I think it was Austin Reeves, who definitely thought he had an easy 2 points.
Yeah.
And Cornett screamed back and he got the block. So that was some high-octane highlights there.
That was the best 2 minutes of basketball, I thought.
From last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably right.
It got the fans the most excited
Yeah.
in either arena. Even OKC spanking Phoenix by 50 at one point. They just weren't that into it. But that 2 minutes was fun. Iron Eagle, Stan Van, excited calling this one. Yeah, that was a great way to end that first half. But then Luka complained, and then that bucket hurt. Going into the locker room with that.
Totally, like Eagles on the call. He's like, the Spurs are going to hold here for 1, and then Harrison Barnes just springs
wide
down the
open
court
dunk.
for an easy dunk.
Layup.
Yeah, that was Lakers were bad at the end of every quarter.
Yeah.
It felt like if Doug Collins was on the call, he would have been talking about closing out quarters for sure. He always talked about that, and the Lakers were not good at doing it. The other thing that I thought was interesting was JJ and Mitch Johnson were mic'd up, and they were just playing the audio throughout the game. You could hear these guys calling out subs and let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, like kind of lower in the mix than if they were doing a straight up interview. But I thought it was kind of interesting to hear how loud they were talking out there.
Yeah, they even had like the little the box of the coach there in the corner at times.
Yeah.
And showing them with the audio. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought sometimes maybe they told the lead guys, Stan Van, to stop talking or something, or maybe they just cut off his mic because Stan Van would start talking like mid-sentence. We'd hear him, like we wouldn't hear the beginning of the sentence.
Right.
Like I literally wrote down a sentence that he didn't start, which was really weird. But you could hear Redick when they wanted, and it was fun. Like you could hear him say, "On the pull through, that's a foul." He's complaining to the rep. Yep, that's a foul. Then they cut him off. Maybe he swore or something.
Possibly.
Yeah, he said ass because Eagle or Harlan, I guess, was that.
It was Eagle, yeah.
Yeah, it was Eagle. He's like, that's another word for backside.
Yeah. Because it cut off right in the middle, and then Redick picked it up and knocks him on his ass. That's why they got an open three. Yeah. And then, when they're going to break, he's literally telling his the person sitting in the second row with the iPad, "You told me to challenge," even though they shouldn't have challenged.
Right.
So it was good. It was definitely good. Yeah. Okay. That's smart. It's smart by Amazon.
It is.
I think they're working with the mics. Again, Stan Van got cut off, literally.
But that's fine, honestly. I sort of don't care.
Yeah,
'Cause I sometimes find it clunkier when they're like, okay, hold on, we're gonna go to this, and like that song
Instead
and
of
dance. Like who's really good at it? I will say like the F1 people are really good at it, but they're always having to cut themselves off too to go hear.
Yeah.
Obviously the radios for the teams to the drivers because it's nonstop.
It's literally just allowing that person to start talking. It's like us doing a summer league game, or it's not a summer league, a G League game, where we're like, okay, we're going to Tez, we're going to Trey at the sideline. Instead of doing that, the person just starts talking and just cuts the other people off. Just let the mics go live. I think they're just cutting off. Anyways, it was fun on this one. I will say good camera angle, baseline. Dylan Harper, he shot that free throw, and somehow, some way, he just walked right in and got the offensive rebound.
Oh, yeah, that one. That was cool, camera shot.
Yeah, it just worked out perfectly. That was a guy on his ass working the handheld.
Another word for backside.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. But Dylan Harper just walked right in. Lakers. What up with that, man?
All right, let's move on to the other game. The first one last night. The Thunder continued their dominant start to the season. 138-89 was the final score. Blowout of the Suns. Earned OKC a trip back to Vegas for the second consecutive season. First game this season, which a team had built a lead of at least 50 points, because it did get to 50. I guess it ended in a 49-point victory. OKC improved to 24-1 this season, guys, matching the 2015-16 Warriors for the best record through 25 games in NBA history. The best start in NBA history. I'll tell you who was surprised to learn that OKC was 24-1. My wife. She's like, what? They've lost one game? I'm like, yeah, they're good. Didn't they win the title last year? Yes. And they're better? Yeah.
That's interesting. I told my wife how good the Thunder are this week too.
Right.
This is the week to tell
I'm
them.
wondering if people are going to start noticing here, like, because this is insane. What's going on?
Yep.
And this was the biggest beatdown in Cup history.
Oh, was it?
I don't know. I guess
It's got to be. I mean, it felt like the worst Cup game ever.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, at least from Phoenix's perspective. Suns had 20 turnovers and the Thunder made 22 3-pointers.
Yeah.
That's the entire game.
Yeah.
Right there. Case and Wallace picked Colin Gillespie's pocket at half court on the very first play of the game.
Oh, yeah.
And if Dave Grisham would have said it's over, I would have agreed. Just like that.
He did. Yep.
Yeah. And then he went and splashed a 3. They're up 13-2. Call it. And unfortunately,
I did
Colin.
write, look, I did write in my notes. I'm not doing a bit here. First quarter notes. Pretty good fight from the Suns. I did write. Look, OKC, they're a juggernaut, man. They're a buzzsaw. And I was like, look, the Suns are showing me something. They're trying here. But, I mean, that was made to look silly as they just got cooked.
Yeah.
You wrote that after the first quarter?
I wrote it during the first quarter.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like,
It was 38-22 at the end of the first quarter.
I know, but there was moments where I thought the Suns were fighting.
Yeah. Yeah, they brought it down to like 13 or 14 at some point. I guess it was the second quarter. It's difficult to misremember, but got it up to 50. The question is, number one, what is there to say about this OKC team? And number two, is anyone really going to take notice until they win 70 games? I mean, it's just, they can do it because of all these guys moving in and out of the lineup. There's no Hartenstein. Sometimes Caruso misses games. Jalen Williams has barely played any games. It seems like they can. It seems like they play it so even keel. I thought the moment that we'll talk about Grayson Allen shoving Chet Holmgren.
Yeah.
And the way
Getting ejected, flagrant 2 foul. Yep.
Yeah. And you could see Jalen Williams on the mic. He's literally, it looks like he's saying, like, we made him mad. They know how to just keep it even keel. They know to just turn it down. Let them frickin' talk. It's Spurs-like, it's whatever it is, but it helps them. I think they're just so locked into the plan. They don't want to turn it up. They don't want to fight.
J-Dub after, he's like, nobody fights in the NBA. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He was like, that was nothing. And it sort of was nothing.
It was nothing.
Grayson Allen. I mean, he was embarrassed by his team's performance and just decided to body check a guy.
And then ran away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He wanted out of the game.
Even Dylan Brooks was like, come on. You can see him just saying, come on. This is ridiculous what you're doing.
Yeah, he's just pushing because we're done. We're down 35, I think it was, or something.
But
36.
the point is, good luck trying to rattle this OKC team.
Exactly.
I don't know if you can.
Exactly.
Yeah, they extended their lead after that, right?
They're like, now we're angry.
They're like, in your face.
Yeah. Their leader is Shea, and he is so even keeled, which, the Twitter sphere, the media not the media, the blogosphere will question, is this guy popular? Is he just doesn't have a ton of personality or whatever, but that's who he is, and that's who everybody follows him on that roster, and that's why it helps.
I got some notes from this game.
Yeah, me too. Why not?
Okay, you go first. I bet we have some overlapping notes.
Kevin Harlan at one point called Chet Holmgren angular.
Yes.
The angular Chet Holmgren. I would say another word for him is pointy.
Yeah.
He's a pointy guy, but he had a monster game. Wow. And that monster was Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein. 25 minutes, 24 points, 8 rebounds, 4 threes, 3 blocks, including one where he hit an elbow drop on Dylan Brooks after blocking his shot. He also had some insane bag work to start the second half. In the left corner, he goes between his legs a few times, a couple of crossovers, drive the lane, and then a spin back to his left hand for the step through. That was really nice. Also remember at the start of last season, Chet Holmgren fixed his 3-point shot, and everyone's like, what are you doing, man? You shot 37% your rookie year. You shot 38% last year. He's up to 39 this year.
It's working.
And it's quicker.
Yeah.
He's leveled up. He's good.
He's an all-star.
He's an all-star easily.
Yeah.
That was my only notes. Chet Holmgren is pointy and also Frankenstein.
I like that one.
Yeah, the angular, that's a backhanded compliment, right? That's the way, obviously he's skinny, but that's just another way of saying he's skinny.
Yeah.
Without saying he's skinny.
Like nicknaming him Bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Tall Bones.
I also wrote down, and you already said this, TK, but if OKC's 3-pointers are falling, just take your ball, call your mom, get your ride home. You're not winning. You're not winning. You're not beating this team. They shot 22 of 40, 55%. And when Lou Dort is hitting goddamn moon balls from the corner, Those things go so freaking high. And there's some of those were challenged, but yeah, he puts arc on it. They're dropping. They hit a ton of threes. You just have no chance. And then back to something you said at the beginning. I wrote in my notes here, OKC plays what I'm going to call trustworthy tip defense. And here's what I mean by that. That's what I like. I noticed it a couple times. And you said the start of the game was a tip play there from Wallace, like the little poke around. They do this thing where it's like, a lot of teams will when they go for a steal, the guy will go for the steal. Like, I want the ball. I want to grab it to then go. OKC does this thing because everybody's locked in defensively, I think is a big part of it. It's like, no, I'll just slap it. I'll just hit it. And a guy will be ready, even though he's on the other side of the floor, to dive on it, to get it, to go, because we're all locked in together. And I love it. They just that's how they play. They're like hands everywhere. Everything's a deflection because they trust another guy will grab it. I'm convinced. I don't know if they've taught this or whatever. It's part of their game plan or it's just all of them, their MO, but trustworthy tip defense.
That's right. They got trustworthy tips.
Yeah,
they reach on every play. They foul on every play because you can't call a foul on every play.
Exactly. And then they just keep bringing in guys after guys after guys.
Come on. Ousmane Dieng and Brandon Carlson combined for 22 fourth quarter points. They outscored the Suns by themselves in the fourth quarter. Literally Ousmane Dieng and Brandon Houlson? They're ridiculous, man. These guys are like the last guys off the bench, and they can play.
And another who is Jamari Bouye from the Phoenix Suns, although I was watching him a few days ago when it was why can't I say Bones? Highland, yeah. I want to call him Harlan because I guess you said Harlan, yeah. But Bones took it to him. Jamari Bouye, great name. Also on the same day that ESPN released a 30 for 30 Booyah, a portrait of Stuart Scott.
Have you watched it?
No, it was out last night, right?
I do want to. Yeah, or the night before, yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to see it.
It was either keep second half on of Phoenix Suns OKC or put on Booyah, and I picked the wrong one. I picked the second half of the Suns Thunder. But Jamari Bouye looks like he's got game. He looks like he could play for the OKC and play 15 to 18 minutes and score a bunch of points. Solid player.
Just a reminder here, they're 24-1, but the Thunder's starting lineup from the majority of last year's NBA title run has not played a single minute together this season. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Despite having the best start in NBA history, and they won the title last year, but actually haven't had their legit go-to starting five all play together.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess that's why FanDuel is going nuts right now. They've got their own tab that just says OKC, and they have some of the most ridiculous things on here. Of course, they've got the wins record. 74 wins right now is a plus 280. But new things added that I hadn't seen yet, because right now the Thunder are also on a streak, 16 straight.
Yeah.
So they have the Thunder current win streak to reach 29 or more games. The Warriors team record was 28, because I guess they must have won, 4 straight at the end of the one streak, one season debate. That's plus 450. Thunder current win streak to reach 34 consecutive games. That would be the Lakers streak that they're going after. That's plus 1,200. Then they get even wilder.
Whoa.
Thunder current win streak to reach 40-plus consecutive games, plus 2,200. Thunder win streak to reach 45 consecutive games, plus 8,000.
Okay.
They're like, will you do it?
Oh, wow.
Will you do it? 45 straight games? If that happens, will you continue watching the NBA? 45 straight wins. Would you even tune in for the playoffs?
I will continue. Yes, I'll watch the playoffs to see if they can go perfect there, and then I'll wait to see if they win the number one pick in the draft.
Come on, man. They can get back-to-back number one picks.
And then if they do, I'll stop watching basketball. And I'll say, call me in 3 or 4 years, and we'll go from there after they win all the titles.
How early are they going to clinch the number one seed? February? Are they going to be that far ahead that they clinch so early that they are playing Ousmane Dieng and Brandon Carlson serious minutes? Because you see them scoring, it's that's the concern for me with them getting over 70 wins. At the end of the season, when games don't matter anything for the Thunder, but everybody else is actually still playing for something, it makes sense to rest your guys.
Yeah.
Don't play them as much. Let the end of the bench do their thing. And when they do their thing, they're also awesome.
Yeah.
So does it even matter? Does it even matter if they're starting, I don't know, bring back Tio Maladon. Bring back all of the old OKC guys that actually didn't pan out. What's Terrence Ferguson up to? Poku.
That was a quick.
Poku probably would be able to score 15 a game right
He's
now.
very angular.
That guy's all angles.
Yeah, there should be a line of what's the date they'll get to 70 games, or what's the date they'll clinch that first seed. Because, those guys, whether it's Teo Maledon or Brandon Carlson, it's different playing in a fourth quarter versus the first quarter, as we saw with our man Colin Gillespie yesterday playing for the Phoenix Suns. And I know there's a debate. Should he continue to start if Jalen Green comes back? I know it's a little nuts. But it's a different playing.
It's a little different playing when you have a 40-point lead, yes. You can play a little looser.
Playing free.
Than when it's 0-0.
That was a dunk. That was a Brandon Carlson dunk. It was like a thrunk. The guy had a thrunk.
He was going insane. He was hooping.
Incredible stuff. So let's show you the NBA Cup bracket because we have our 4 teams, like I said. And in the Eastern Conference, it's going to be Magic versus the Knicks. And on the West side there, it's Thunder Spurs. You were bringing up all those FanDuel odds for the streak. What happens if the Thunder do lose in the final of the NBA Cup? A game that doesn't count, they tell us.
Wow.
What impact does that have on those winning streaks or not?
Nothing. It has no impact.
That's so funny.
That
will be so dumb if that happens. They'll have played an NBA game and lost, but we're going to pretend that they didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
for the streak
I know
reasons.
what you mean. Yeah.
I almost hope that happens.
But that's what's going to, if they do lose. Now,
the problem is they won't lose.
They are playing for something because they lost it last year.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. They are. And those games are on Saturday, guys. And the first one starts at 5:30 p.m. Eastern on Prime, that Eastern Conference game. And then followed by Thunder Spurs, of course, at 9 because they got to clear out the arena there. So,
right, yeah.
Yeah, same arena.
Same arena. Is this a T-Mobile?
This is a weird one.
Is that where they were?
Yeah, that's where they are. We stayed in the hotel right across the street. I forget the name of it. What was it? Was it MGM?
Park MGM.
Okay, yep. Park MGM. If you're going to Vegas, I suggest getting a room there. It's literally right across the street. It's very convenient.
And there's an Italy, so it's
yes.
great eats.
It's true.
Yeah.
I was going to say, my buddy Grish, your buddy Grish, our buddy Grish, we were thinking of getting together for one of the games this weekend. But then you see those times. It's like, which one are we going to do? I'm like, I know it's Saturday.
Late game, bro.
I was like, come for the early game. We'll order something. Yeah. At 9 o'clock. That's not going to start at 9. That's going to start later. I'm going to get me sleepy.
Sleepy
See
at
yourself
9
out.
o'clock on
Not at 9 o'clock,
night?
at 10:30 on Saturday night.
At 10:30 on a Saturday night? Come on, bro.
I will be.
Come on.
Because I'll be up at 6 o'clock on Saturday morning. So yes, I will be. So anyway, he's coming for dinner if you guys want to come over at 5:30 game.
I got plans.
Watch the Cup game.
Got a Christmas performance.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I got a pastor and a narrator going at church. So also playing for the district championship in soccer too.
Wow, what a weekend.
I know. Tough choices for young Ada Joy. What are you going to do? You going to play for the championship or are you going to narrate the Christmas performance?
Art or sports? Wow.
I know. Tough. Let's hear in the stream what she should do.
Yeah, get the poll going.
I told her sleep on it.
Oh,
you'll know in the morning. Then I forgot to ask her this morning. But we got
by the way, though, with that Spurs Thunder game, I know we all think the Thunder are going to just roll to this Cup victory, and why wouldn't you pick them? Wembanyama might join the Spurs this weekend. That's the talk that he's like ramping up here. He's been off for a while now, right? He's been off like 4 weeks or something like that with that injury, groin injury, right? For him, I can't keep track of all these injuries. Calf strain. Okay, that sounds right.
It's calf.
But anyway, this guy could come back, and if you have forgotten, he was averaging 26, 13, 4 assists, and nearly 4 blocks a game. So
He's okay.
he's pretty good.
Can he handle Brandon Carlson? That's the question.
That is the question. That is the question. And do they even need him? Like you said, they're 9-3 without him. So maybe not. Maybe he's holding them back. From one big guy to another, this is unfortunate. Mavericks center Dereck Lively II undergoing season-ending surgery on his right foot to address lingering discomfort. Team announced this yesterday. He is expected to make a full recovery and be available for the start of training camp. But wow, the timing with this one, Tass, you literally brought up your concern of Dereck Lively.
It's real.
And his status on yesterday's show, and then this news came out soon after that.
Yeah, when we were talking about who the Mavs are going to trade. Should they trade all their big men?
Right.
Anthony Davis, Daniel Gafford. the Dereck Lively right foot ankle scenario, that whole bottom part of his right leg is a real concern. It feels like so long ago when he was in his rookie year going to the NBA Finals, and it was fun. Now this is going to be 3 years. By the end of it, he'll have played under 40% of his games. It stinks, and I say that like the bottom of his area of his ankle and foot is because it is combined. It's both of those areas. Last season, they were saying he had a right ankle injury. It was 2.5 months that he was out. He said the Mavs said that there were stress fractures under there. And then in April, he had come back. But Nico Harrison said, well, don't you worry. He's not going to have surgery this offseason. Then in July, he had surgery to remove bone spurs. Yep. That's when Nico Harrison fired everybody from the athletic training staff. He fired 2 people. And then this season, he doesn't play for a few weeks. And then he has to undergo this right foot injury. Is it an ankle injury? Is it everywhere down there? It's unfortunate. This is where we are. So they probably keep Daniel Gafford at this point because he's a decent contract for a long time. And the Lively scenario is worrisome just overall. Again, under 40% of games played. That stinks.
Yeah, I hated reading in the Shams report, I guess. Makes me, I'm going to get queasy just reading it. Quote, experiencing swelling and discomfort in his surgically repaired foot. There's something about surgically repaired foot that makes me like gross out. This sucks though. Like you said, he was awesome as a rook.
Yeah, he
only played 55 games as a rookie, and then it's just gone down here for the big guy. Like you do, I hate to do it, but you start to wonder, like, is his body going to let him make the impact that his potential showed when he was a rookie?
No doubt.
I hope it. I mean, obviously, hopefully he can come back.
That's the question. There have been big guys who have foot problems early in their career and come back from it. I'm thinking Zydrunas Ilgauskas. I'm thinking Tyson Chandler, who's kind of like a good Dereck Lively comp, being an athletic, defensive-minded big man. But yeah, the Mavericks are going to have to answer a couple of questions. Like, can they count on him as a piece of their future? Because he would be a guy that you think is a long-term piece alongside Cooper Flagg. But if he's going to be missing 50% of the games every year and having to deal with recurring foot problems, it's harder to keep him around, which then does throw the Gafford question in as well. But it could also just accelerate the Mavs deciding we're tanking away this season. Yeah. We need that first-round draft pick coming in 2026, and we need it to be good because we've talked about a lot. They don't really have anything in the future that would allow them to get a player of Lively's caliber, because the guy is a difference maker, at least on the defensive end. I think he needs somebody to set him up on offense. I think that's why he played so well with Luka. I don't know if it's been quite the same since Doncic has been traded, but if you can't count on Lively, and you obviously can't count on him for the rest of the season, maybe you do want to be looking for your big man of the future, because Gafford's a good starter. Like, he's a fine starter, can be a great backup big man as well, but not really a building block kind of character. So I don't know, just another bad thing that's happened for the Mavericks. 2025 has been a brutal year to be a Mavs fan.
Yeah. And the tanking is interesting because that's how they got Dereck Lively. It was that end of season.
Right.
Very true.
Yeah, 2023, and they sat Kyrie Irving those few games. They got fined for it, but they were going for it, and they ended up getting it via trade from OKC. That quick drafted at 12, that quick thing that happened. But that's exactly how they got him. Yeah, we could be flashing back. Split screen. Tank to get Lively, tank to get whoever they got to get here.
I mean, you would tank, right? And then just like pray that you have luck again in the draft lottery and get a high pick. Because then, look, it would work. If he could come back and you have Cooper and you have then Lively, let's say he can come back from this and is healthy, and they say that by training camp next year, and then you could draft like your future guard, be it a point guard, a 2, whatever, a scorer, a wing guy that they have. There are a couple obviously in this draft class. I mean, that's not a bad 3 there. Now Lively's he has one more year on his $22 million rookie contract. So he is under contract next season. That would be the final year. But yeah, maybe they will. And maybe that means, like, obviously not rushing to bring Kyrie back and all of these things. We'll see. All right, let's take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to play a very weird game.
When it comes to betting on your favorite NBA players, nobody does it like FanDuel. The unique line I wanted watching Lakers Spurs last night was over-under on JJ Redick saying ass. How many times is he going to say ass? It was only 1. I don't know where you'd set the line. Probably a little higher. Or maybe it's just JJ Redick curses. You think they'd allow curses on the Amazon broadcast? I felt like they were kind of rolling with it.
Because it's more like because it's streaming and not on a national broadcast. Yeah,
that's very interesting.
They should.
They should.
People would be a lot more. Ooh, you can tune in. Here's some motherfuckers.
Cuss. Cussing aloud.
Yeah, go the way of UFC. Anybody can swear in UFC.
Oh,
they're doing well.
True?
Basically.
I didn't know you could do that, but that makes sense.
Sure feels that way. Kerr was just allowed to swear the other day. He said, motherfucker, exactly that. Anyway.
Well, hold on. F1 is going to Apple TV. I wonder if they'll allow more cussing from the drivers and the teams and stuff on the radios. Because it was on ESPN and you weren't getting that.
So true.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
From points and rebounds to threes and assists to cursing, FanDuel is the best place to build your player or head coach prop story, I guess. Combine your favorite picks into a same-game parlay or track every stat live, all in one easy-to-use app. And right now is the perfect time to join because new customers get $150 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So bet on the players you love the way you want. FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA.
Okay. If you're joining us on YouTube and you haven't done it already, hit that like button, please. Thumbs up for your boys in Plaid today and leave us a 5-star rating and review if you're a podcast listener. Just imagine 4 guys wearing Plaid. The NBA Creator Cup returns for its second season to the T-Mobile Arena on Friday. Hold on.
Let's go.
So the Creator Cup, this is the night before the Cup semifinals. They play this game on Friday night at the arena there. The event features a diverse lineup of top social creators with a combined total of over 130 million followers and will stream live across the NBA app and on NBA YouTube and NBA Facebook. But here's the thing. I'm old. And I know next to none of these people that are playing in this game. I know the coaches. I know Agent. I know Lethal Shooter. Those are the coaches.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? But that's basically it. I know one other guy. But I want to know how well you guys know these
now
people.
you know them.
Well, yeah. Well, I know them, but I'm testing you.
Yeah, I get it.
So let's find out how well you guys know this year's Creator Cup players. We're going to play a little game called Creator or Created.
Ooh.
So it's pretty simple. Some of these people that I'm going to say are actual creators. They're playing in the game on Friday. Some of them are made up, and you guys can talk it out and try and figure out whether it's a creator or I just created it. Okay,
That's great.
Excellent.
I think I can get there. It's way better than just, do you know this person? That's way better.
No. First name here, and I think we have lower third so everybody can see the name. First name, creator or created, CalebNashFeemster. Creator, or did I just create it? CalebNashFeemster.
Oh boy, Alberto. Oh boy.
Hold on, let me check FanDuel here. Yeah, the line, I have 10 total names. The line is set at 6.5. So you guys can get your bets in. Will the guys get 7 or more correct or under? All right.
I can't think that this is an actual name.
You don't think that it's the Feemster? It's the
Feemster. We've also, I don't know, maybe I'm combining names I've heard recently. There's a Caleb Love out there on the Portland Trailblazers. There's a Nash on the Amazon broadcast. And then I think Skeets came up with this. I know those 2 names, and he's like, okay, what silly name? Feemster.
All right, created it as
maybe it's believable. I don't think so. I'm guessing no.
Okay, you're going created.
Created.
Oh yeah.
That's incorrect.
Oh man,
that's a creator, guys. CalebNashFeemster is a trick shot specialist.
Aren't they all?
Well, some are more gamers, some are more trick shot people. Okay, so you're 0 for 1. All right,
I got tricked.
Your next name? It's a female. Gwen Lludd. Gwen Lludd.
Double L, double D, Lludd. Does spelling come into this? Do you change your spelling? I don't even know.
Either I created it or it's a real person. It's a creator. I thought you guys were on the internet. You don't know Gwen Lludd?
Gwen Lludd with the double D's?
Well, probably has a lot of followers.
For real. They're real.
Tess, you agree with your guy here?
I'm going with Trey. I don't care if we got to take a double L on this one and miss the first two.
Okay.
I'm going double L, double D. Yeah.
You're saying
real.
it's a creator.
Creator.
That's incorrect.
Yeah.
You guys are 0 for 2.
Yeah.
Good.
Double L.
Come on, guys. Come
Double L.
on, focus.
If Feemster is a real name, Lludd could be a real name.
That's why it's a good fake name. I feel proud of that one.
Feemster.
Okay, next name, guys. Creator. Quispy 2.0. Trey loves this.
Can I get the origin, please?
You want me to use it in a sentence?
Yes.
Quispy 2.0 has 100 million followers.
Is that the correct pronunciation?
It can be said Quispy or Quispy 2.0.
Can I get the country of origin?
No, I can't give you that. Give it away.
QUUISPE.
Yes.
2.0. That's why there's no double E. So
Quispy.
This one's fake.
Oh.
This one's fake for sure.
Okay. All right. I'll go with you, Trey.
I can tell.
Yeah.
The guys are on the board.
Yeah,
That's a fake name.
there you go.
I thought I'd get you with the 2.0.
It's fun to say.
Well done, guys. I don't know why I threw a second U in there, but I thought it might confuse you.
not?
All right, next name here. Creator or created. Drift J. Excuse me, Drifty J. Not to be confused with Drift J.
Drifty J.
Drifty J.
Juggalo adjacent?
I'm not sure.
Now
Where's the clown face paint while playing?
I think it's real.
I think Drifty J's real as well. I like it does a lot of hesitation dribbles. You know, it's like drifting from side to side.
Ooh.
Really glides out there on the court.
Right.
May not even be a basketball, but real.
Okay.
So
Drifty.
real.
So you guys are leaning.
Yeah.
You're leaning real here.
Got to.
Okay.
I think the mispronunciation that you had at the beginning, you used to call them Drift J.
Yeah.
Kind of that sells me.
Sells you on being a real person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You're correct.
Yes.
Jordan Drifty J. Lewis keeps fans entertained with park takeovers, 1v1, so one-on-ones, AAU events, and a steady dose of comedy challenges. So Drifty J is real, you guys. Got 2 out of the 4 correct here. Here we go.
Are they funny? Have you seen the comedy challenges?
I have not seen a single thing from any of these people,
great.
the real people included.
Oh.
Hey, look, it's not for me. I get it.
The broadcaster's got to say something when he airballs it. Is it drifty in this building? Yeah.
Okay, next one
Cool
here.
story, bro.
Pretty simple name.
Yep.
Jim Bob.
Jim Bob.
Jim Bob, is that a real creator that's going to be playing on Friday night in Vegas, or is that a created name that I came up with?
Ooh.
Could Jim Bob be the hooper from that photo of the Amish kid shooting like a beautiful fadeaway? It would be a cool name.
I know
Sorry,
what you're talking about.
Who's
Yeah.
in the photo that could be called Jim Bob?
I don't know.
Like just people
There's
standing
an
around?
Amish.
They're just like playing on the playground. There's like a dude in like full Amish
That's right.
attire.
There was a creator or something recently, right? I thought there was a game. They did something.
They always do creator cups now.
Yeah, no, but recently, not last year. I mean, like last couple
Probably on
weeks
House
ago.
of Highlights. Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Jim Bob, real or fake?
I think fake. I don't know. It just seems too clean.
Yeah. Sure, I'll go
Okay.
fake.
That's correct. Jim Bob is fake. I thought I was going to get you. I should have went maybe with Amos or something. What's a more of an Amish name?
I think Amos is good.
Amos?
Yeah.
Amos, I guess that's how you say it. Jim Bob's fake. All right, you guys got
Jim Bob's
3 out of 5 here. All right, our next one here. Pika.
Pika?
Pika.
Chew?
Not Pikachu. Just Pika.
Couldn't get the rights. Pokemon very, very protective of their rights.
That's right.
Pika's real.
You know Pico.
No, but it seems like now's the time for a real one. I'm going off order strategy at this point. Pika seems like it could be the real name of a creator, though, to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure. Real.
Correct.
Nice.
Pika
rolling
will
here.
be playing 5'3" California-based creator known for her basketball and gaming content.
Yep.
Pika's big in these streets.
Yeah, I believe it.
She's small, but she's big in the streets. All right, that's a 4 out of 6. Okay.
Hey,
Nice.
rolling now.
Okay, this is going to be tight here with that Vegas line. With that
Everson
FanDuel line.
Whiskey.
All right, next one. Lexis Mickens.
Ooh. Sounds like
Okay, that's a good one.
That is tough.
sounds like a
is tough.
jokey last name.
Mickens? Yeah, I've never heard of a Mickens.
No, it's
Mickens for sure. Never heard of a Feemster though. Before today.
Lexis. Lexis.
Lexis. They call her the Nexus, the Finder. You can pull up old articles. You can do your research. Lexis Mickens. What do you think?
Lexis Mickens. Is that a creator or created?
I think it's created. I think. Yeah.
Created?
I'm. Yeah. The last name just sounds like Skeets would wanna come up with this one. I mean,
Mickens.
Mickens? You're going.
I'll agree with task created, though. I would have personally gone with this is a real one.
Okay, guys, we're split here,
Yeah.
but
We'll
go.
official bet is created.
Okay. That's incorrect.
yeah.
Yeah. Lexis Mickens is a real person.
Yeah.
Former collegiate athlete turned corporate America worker. Is the bio I saw, and then is in the creator game now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got a job. A lot of us did.
Yes. Okay, this is tight. So Lexis Mickens is real, and that's a creator.
Mickens.
So you guys are you got 4 out of 7 correct here.
Let's go.
So
Gotta get all 3.
You got to get all 3 to hit the over. Which that line? Maybe I made that line a little too harsh. Anyway, Chris Staples.
Ooh. Chris Stapleton, country music artist.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
But Chris Staples.
Chris Staples. Wow, I mean that's a real person name.
Yeah.
that's a name you can have.
Well, yeah. That's why it sounds created to me, not a creator. Yeah.
Too real.
Yeah, it's too related. It's not Vince Staples. It's not Chris Stapleton, but it's both at the same time.
Yeah, it
So
is.
I say it's created.
Okay, I could get it on that.
Created is your final answer?
Yeah.
That's incorrect.
Oh no.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, I included that one. This is a real person.
Staples.
Former Harlem Globetrotter and world-class dunker, Chris Staples. So he's going to be throwing down some dunks in this game.
I wonder if, similar to the WWE, the Harlem Globetrotters own the rights to the names that they use on the court. Moose,
Yeah.
Big Easy,
Yeah.
Dribble Man, whatever it may be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I would think so. But then
it could be, yeah.
It's like wrestling.
I wonder
Yeah.
what his name was. Springs?
Wow. So you guys will not be hitting the over here, but can you end with a positive score, I guess, here? Because you're 4 for 4, or 4 and 4.
Yeah.
So you're 4 out of 8. Final 2.
It's my bad, Trey. You
okay.
jump in on this.
Next name here. Creator or created? Noah Black.
Too easy. It sounds too easy.
Too easy that it's real?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's real.
Sure.
I don't know if it is, but
Nice. Pew. Going real?
I'm good with that.
Nope, I created that. That was the real name that I created. So,
Yeah.
So got you on that one. You just had the Chris Staples and Noah Black switched, basically. So you guys are
yeah, too bad. We're falling apart here.
you're falling apart.
We
I
had a
know.
nice
We
run
started
in the
so
middle
strong.
there.
Noah
Yeah.
Black is completely fake. Final one though. Creator or created? The Shrimpinator.
Please, his name is G's Jerry. The Shrimpinator is real. He's a real creator, but he's not invited to the cup. I just hope we have a photo.
So you're saying it is obviously a created name. Yes, it is. JD, you can go full screen if you want. That
There he
is
is.
the Shrimpinator himself. This is from the expanded Mo Verney universe. Trey already said his name, G's Jerry, and he loves shrimp. And yeah, he is a creator, but he's not playing in the Creator Cup. So that was a fun one at the end, and we'll give that to you. So you guys went 5 out of 10, 50%.
oh man.
And here's a look at the real list of teams here from all the people playing in the
believe
game
we
on
had the
Friday
Shrimpinator
night. There's your squad there. Obviously, some of them I pulled from, and a bunch of other names I've never, unfortunately, heard of.
Oh, they got Mika and Pika.
Yes, they do, my friend. Yes, they do. All right, well.
Jalen Williams is playing in this game.
Yes,
Wow, he's going to dominate, I think.
I would think so. Chris London was the one person I knew. You know what I mean?
Chris
Because he
London
played last year.
Yeah.
I know him. He's the big 6'11" guy. Or whatever. I think he's really quite tall. I don't know if he's 6'11".
Cam Wilder, I've seen as well.
Oh, that name does sound familiar too. So anyway, go.
I'll be cheering for
the
Team
game.
Lethal personally.
Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, thanks for playing.
Fun one.
Creator or created? How'd you do out there in the YouTube land? Did you go 10 for 10? You probably did if you're 11 years old or something like that. The Shrimpinator.
The Shrimpinator, bro. We showed a pigular of G's Jerry on the show.
I couldn't believe I found that photo.
You're not getting this anywhere else.
I hope not.
That guy was celebrated on Mo Verney's Instagram page for National Shrimp Day. That's what that photo was for back in May.
You went back 6 months to find a picture of G's Jerry.
I didn't think I was gonna be able to find it. I was like, and I didn't want to like hit you up. You probably have it saved on your computer. But I was like, I can't ask you because I want it to be funny, like live on air. But I found it.
That's good.
There's no shrimp in that photo, which is classic of that Mo Verney world,
You're
which
right.
is not to do it.
I don't think
those
those
are
are
dumplings.
Yeah. He already ate the shrimp. He's the Shrimpinator.
Yeah, they wouldn't last long.
Yeah.
What a pick. We don't even know this guy, but he loves shrimp.
I don't even know this guy. I know a guy who loves shrimp. Met several guys who'll go crazy for shrimp, and they're not even the Shrimpinator.
I am so looking forward to the Matt Austin text that we'll receive later today when he hears or watches that part. All right, lovely of the night. Unsullied by sponsorship for, I don't know, day and a half. Who knows anymore? JD, do we have it here today, my guy? Are we bouncing back
Probably.
from Temper Boy Skeets yesterday?
Hopefully.
Because it's going it's going to Spurs guard Stephon Castle. Team high 30 points. There it is. He went 10 of 14 from the floor. He hit 3 threes, 7 of 9 at the charity stripe, 10 boards, 6 assists. He did all of that in 27 minutes of action. I know Shea had a monster line in limited time yesterday in that blowout, but Castle didn't need a lot of time either. Put up 30, 10, and 6. So Castle gets it.
Shout out to Mitch Johnson for not taking him out too early in the second quarter when he was in foul trouble. He had 3 fouls. He said, Mitch, you stay in. You stay in. And he didn't score a ton after that, but it was the second half. He had 21 of his 30 points, so he was still in his flow. Shout out to Mitch.
Shout out to
If you like shrimp,
Mitch.
we'll get you some. What?
He's got a hookup. He does.
So tonight's Pick'em task. We only have 4 games on. Not a
quiet.
single nationally televised game. Where are we going?
Yeah, 3 of those 4 lines, biggies.
Oh.
Boston at Milwaukee, favored by 9. Houston at home to the Los Angeles Clippers, favored by 9.5. And the Nuggets in Sacramento, favored by 10, which I thought maybe we could go with that because Denver does play down to their opponents at some point, but I went with the smallest one.
Okay.
Portland visiting the Pelicans, where Portland is favored by 4.5, so the Pelicans getting those 4.5 points. Myself and Trey, happy to take those Pelicans 4 points. Why are you taking those, Trey?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
I looked up the Portland Trailblazers' various against the spread records, and they're only 1-4 as road favorites. Just the thing I know now.
That's how you do it. And it's the last, for me, it's kind of adding up to your take, is that it's the last game of their road trip. So I think they're going to slow down a little bit. But you got Portland.
I was shocked to see that you guys were in there before me and you took, both of you took the Pelicans, who might be the worst team in the league. Maybe. Consideration for the worst team in the league.
At least in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
And so you left me Portland. Not left me, but I didn't want to take, I wasn't taking the Pelicans. I was shocked. Not that big a line.
You're right.
So I'll take the Blazers, who I do think are a better team, but they got to win by 5 for me to get it right. And I'm on a slide right now. Tass doing well, having his best month of the season so far. You're 6-2, I'm 4-4, and Trey 2-6 here in December.
Doing bad. I'm doing bad.
It's all right. It's all right. Lots of December left.
I'm gonna be paying this one off.
Christmas is in 2 weeks though. Saw that today.
Yep.
I have one of those little things where you're moving the date. A little Santa man moving the date. How many days till Christmas? And I was like, whoa.
Little Santa man.
Yeah. 2 weeks. Does it feel like it?
No.
No, not at all.
No. But it also feels like I have a ton of time. I haven't bought a thing.
Well, yeah, we had no money for a while.
And now we're balling.
Couldn't buy anything without money.
You did mention it is the end of the road trip for the Blazers, which I noticed as well, but what have they been doing?
Yeah,
They haven't played since Sunday.
Did they go home?
Yeah, they probably
Probably.
did. Last game was in Memphis. This one's in New Orleans.
Oh, you got to go all
it is
the way
kind
back.
of far flights,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe
I
they
wonder what
just
they were doing.
enjoying their time down here in the South. Yeah,
Hanging in the Big Easy?
No doubt.
could think of worse places to be.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, go Blazers.
Let us know. Let us know, Caleb Love. What are you doing?
Maybe that's too much time though.
Yep.
We will see. We will be back tomorrow, maybe to talk about some of these games. Maybe have worst of the week nominees. I feel like there are some nominees. In
Some
play.
glorious ones.
Okay. Maybe we'll have a big topic or two to tackle. Join us at 10 a.m. Eastern for the Drop Podcast here from the Classic Factory. If you're a Survivor fan, well, the season's almost over, but we'll be recapping episode 12, the penultimate episode of Survivor 49, around 1 p.m. Eastern. No buffs, own YouTube feed, its own podcast feed. Come join Trey, JD, Nora, and myself. I don't know what the takes are going to be like on No Buffs today. I know Nora was quite frustrated with what went down last night. I thought TK might be angry. But we'll see.
Well, look, I mean, foolish plays happened all around. But I thought it was a fun episode.
Fun episode, yes. Maybe some frustrating non-plays or incorrect plays or flipping onto votes. Yeah, we'll break it all down.
Yeah,
Break it all down.
or bag tosses.
Or bag
Ridiculous
tosses.
Ridiculous.
Steven looks like my homie Mike Nomi. I would say, I think he does. Danielle then says, no, he doesn't. I don't care. Anyways, Mike Nomi would toss that little thing onto the pedestal way better than that.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, is Mike, the homie Mike know me?
He's got some loft.
Put him on Survivor.
Yeah.
He would be good on
He's
Survivor.
funny. He's a funny guy.
He's a great character. Okay, that's No Bus later today. Otherwise, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, Clipper Bros.
You heard it here first. Have a great time. Turn up. Love you guys. Awesome.
Thanks for joining us, and remember, were the Portland Trailblazers hanging out in New Orleans before the game or not? Where do you guys think they would eat? I mean, we could say Cafe Du Monde, they hang out there, but like, where would they eat?
Well, there's a lot of good restaurants. I couldn't tell you a name of one off the top of my head. but-
Bouchon? Is that like a...
Bouchon? Yeah, it ends with CHON. That's the one.
Yes,
that's
it
one
does.
that's got the diner and then it's got the lunch spot.
sandwich shop.
The deli shop
yeah,
at
right.
the same time. That's the best one. I'm glad you said it because I literally just wanted to say that. Cochon. It's so good.
I bet G's Jerry loves going to New Orleans.
Oh, the shrimp, baby.
They live it
Shrimp
up.
everywhere.
Oh my goodness. And as we go off the air here, pick one. The question was, the poll was soccer or Christmas program. This is for Ada Joy. It was 50-50.
Well, thanks for the help.
Yeah. She's screwed. That's no help.
It's a tough call.
You got to throw a third one in, or the early bird that you're throwing at your house, Skeets. It's an early bird dinner. It's like 5 o'clock, like you said. Would you rather eat super early?
Well, guys, we're doing shrimp. We're ordering shrimp for the first cup game on Saturday, so come on over.
Are you thinking like fried shrimp or shrimp cocktail? Both good. Or shrimp two ways?
I like fried shrimp more.
Yeah?
I'm not a big shrimp cocktail guy.
You like a cold shrimp?
Not really. I don't like a lot of cold food.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do always heat something up for lunch.
Hot shrimp.
Hot shrimp! Brace the day, people.